Great day, everybody.
Divine Connections Magazine. Get major exposure for your business. Is someone looking for your service? Do you need networking? Are you a gospel artist or a ministry? Do you have a major event that you want to promote? Divine Connections Magazine has the solution for you. We can distribute to residents, businesses, churches, and online. Don't miss this opportunity to expand your marketing locally and around the world. Find out more about us at divineconnectionsmagazine.com. Get your spot in the next issue of Divine Connections Magazine by emailing us for details at divineconnectionsmagazine@gmail.com.
Make sure to like us on Facebook at Divine Connections Marketing. Follow us on Instagram at Divine Connections.
Let's get it started now.
Great day, everyone. This is Dolores Williams with Divine Connection. Divine Connection is a magazine that comes out on a quarterly basis, and we promote different businesses, entrepreneurs, gospel artists, minds, praise stands, and so much more. If you're doing anything positive in the community, make sure you stay connected. And we want to share your information in Divine Connections Magazine so more people can know about what you do. And we're so excited that right now our next issue is coming out in December, so you can actually pre-order the next issue at divineconnectionsmagazine.com/subscriptions. And if you're interested in being in the next quarter magazine, make sure to check out the email at the bottom of the link. Now, you can also stay connected with us during our social media platforms. So we're on Facebook under Divine Connections Marketing. Make sure you like that page. We're also on Instagram at Divine Connections. And then we also have our YouTube channel at The Divine Connections. And make sure you subscribe so you can keep updated with the interviews and everything that's going on with Divine Connections. And then our website, just for more general information, is divineconnectionsmagazine.com. And I am so excited today. We have our special guest, Mr. Ryan Ray. So how are you, Mr. Ryan?
I'm doing well, Miss Dolores. How are you?
I'm doing good. Glad to have you on today. So tell the audience who you are, where you're from.
Great. Yes, my name is Ryan Ray, and I currently reside here in the Triangle, but I am from the big metropolis of Dunn, North Carolina, right up the road here a little bit.
Awesome. So tell us the name of your business and what exactly you do.
Yeah, so I currently lead a nonprofit called Jobs for Life, and we are basically a skills training company that helps people to get employment. Not just get any job, though, but really meaningful work. So in our course curriculum and program that is mentor-led, we help individuals to best understand their identity, that we were created to work, that work is a gift, work is innate, work is how we love our neighbors, is how we serve our community. But then also to have the character and integrity and those skill sets that come along with being a desirable, if you will, employee. And then also to, again, develop those skills that you can begin to lead a career and then a lifestyle that you desire. And so, again, we're just helping equip individuals with those skill sets to thrive.
Awesome. So give us an example if somebody comes to you and say they're looking for your help, what they were looking for, and then kind of like what's the process of what you do with Jobs for Life.
Yeah, so we partner with churches and nonprofits all across the country. And, the ideal person could be anyone who has any type of barriers to employment. And those barriers could be anything from criminal record. It may be anxiety. It may be fear. It may be things like, having daycare, transportation. But there's so many different barriers and things that people could have that, again, would prevent them from being able to get employment. And so they would identify that our classes are being held at a location in their community. They can sign up. And when they show up, they get paired with the mentor. They go through an 8-week program, again, where they're going to, again, understand their identity. People who have been unemployed for any particular amount of time have probably lost some confidence, right? Lost some belief in themselves. And so we help to build them back up, restore their hope there. And then, again, start equipping them with those skills. And then hopefully one of our business partners in the community, we can help make that connection so that people can, again, be gainfully gainfully employed.
Awesome, awesome. So I'm going to actually play a little video
Okay.
so you can see you a little bit in action.
All right.
I was in a near fatal car accident that moved me back home to Dunn, North Carolina. And so when moving back home to Dunn, a friend of the family referred me to a guy who was having some success. And he said, Ryan, success is not something that you pursue. Success is something that you attract by the person you become. And so by that, I began to adopt this hunger and this just desire to become a better version of myself. And so I went from a 25-year-old kid who had never read a book, finding people that knew more than me, finding people that I could associate with who had the fruit on the tree that I desired. And it just started this journey of personal development, self-development, skillful living. The most rewarding thing about what I do is truly inspiring people to take ownership for their lives. You know, so many times when we look out here in the world, there's so much going on, so many distractions. And I'm excited when people leave one of my seminars and workshops and they say, you know what? I recognize that if it's to be, it's up to me. I have to take ownership for my own life and the results of it. I'm really fortunate to be able to talk to a wide variety of audiences, you know, from children to high school students, even to adults and families, because everybody wants better results in their lives. But our results are the direct correlation to our behaviors. And our behaviors are based on our thinking. So you're never too young, you're never too old. It's not gender based. Everybody needs to change the way they think so they can get better results in their lives. So I teach people, no matter what age, that if you start pursuing excellence in your life, imagine if you were just 1 degree better version of yourself than you are today, how much more successful could you be? Excellence to success. When you pursue excellence, you will capture success.
Awesome. 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 Very nice. Very nice. So, how many people have you connected with and basically helped them make a better them? How many people have
Wow.
you worked with?
Yeah, I mean, it's really hard to put a number on that, particularly in
Yeah.
this virtual world. You know, in 2015, this was before I stepped into the role I currently have. I founded an organization called Triangle Entrepreneurial Leadership.
Mhm,
Um, After that experience that you just heard about, you know, I went from this 27-year-old kid who had a high school diploma, college degree, but had never read a book. Right, I just was not taught this idea of self education and continuing education and personal development. But I ran into a mentor at age of 27, began to change my philosophy, the way I thought about things,
yeah.
change what I viewed to be success, not the world's image of success, but I was able to align my thoughts with success not being something that you pursue, but something that you attract, you become.
Mhm.
And so my mentor said, Ryan, if you'll begin to work on yourself, then, you know, success doors will begin to open for you because you're going to distinguish yourself above the market, right? Above everyone else. And people will begin to take note of that. And it happened. And so after having experienced that for myself, I felt like there was a void in the marketplace. And so I created this organization for the sole purpose to educate, empower, and equip ideally entrepreneurs and business owners because they identified a path. So it just made
Yeah.
it a little clearer. But we work with lots of people, as you saw, schools, you know, colleges. And so this organization, we, again, work to help people change their thinking around how they manage their finances, how they lead their lives, and how they develop and grow personally. And so, yeah, indeed, we just celebrated our 5th-year anniversary earlier this month with our 5th annual conference. And yeah, I don't know,
Okay.
it's certainly hundreds, maybe even thousands by now that we've been able to impact. Yeah.
That's phenomenal. So if somebody is interested in trying to get connect with you or find out more information, leave them with some contact information or how to connect with you.
Yeah, the easiest way, and this would lead you at some point to Triangle Entrepreneurial Leadership, would also lead you to Jobs for Life. But you can
Yeah.
find me on social media at Ryan Ray Official, at the handle Ryan Ray Official.
Awesome. Awesome. Is there anything else you want to share about what you do?
Uh, Yeah, well, I just like to maybe share and leave folks with this idea, as we're in this holiday season. I personally believe that there's no better investment than into the lives of other people. And so, all about that. Dolores, is exactly what you do. It's what you're about. You give people visibility, you give people opportunity. And I know you've seen the reward and the fruit of that. And so in this holiday season, when so many people are suffering and going without, I just want to encourage our listeners to find someone that you can support, that you can encourage, that you can maybe do something for, give something to, because it's all about gratitude, and then finding ways to give and share with other people in this, particularly in this holiday season.
Absolutely, absolutely. Well, we want to thank you so much, Ryan, for coming on and sharing, giving us information. If you want to stay connected with Ryan, make sure you connect with him on his social media platforms. Get in contact with him if you are in the need of what he has, the resources he can provide. And so we want to say thank you so much for coming on today and sharing your information, Mr. Ryan Ray. Thank you so much. Is there anything else you want to share?
Yeah, well, it's been my pleasure to be here. So thank you so much. I will just kind of plant the seed, if I may. Be on the lookout. 2021, I believe, is going to be an exciting year, a year of uplift, a year of reset for our community. So follow us again at Ryan Ray Official, and be on the lookout for some exciting things that are coming out. And Dolores, I hope to be able to connect with you and do some things as well.
Awesome. I look forward to it. And thank you so much for your time and information and resources and what you do for the community. You guys, this is Ryan Ray. Make sure you stay connected. And this is Dolores Williams with Divine Connections. Make sure you stay connected with the number one divine connector, which is Jesus Christ. You all have a wonderful day.
Love it.
Hold on. You're welcome. Hold tight.
Divine Connections Magazine. Get major exposure for your business. Is someone looking for your service? Do you need networking? Are you a gospel artist or a ministry? Do you have a major event that you want to promote? Divine Connections Magazine has the solution for you. We can distribute to residents, businesses, churches, and online. Don't miss this opportunity to expand your marketing locally and around the world. Find out more about us at divineconnectionsmagazine.com. Get your spot in the next issue of Divine Connections Magazine by emailing us for details at divineconnectionsmagazine@gmail.com.
Make sure to like us on Facebook at Divine Connections Marketing. Follow us on Instagram at Divine Connections.
Let's get it started now.